Mainstream media paints American culture and ideals in a negative light. Their message is that America is backwards or inferior when compared to the rest of the world.
He wants America to look more like Scandinavia.
That's right. That's right.
Americans are quite possibly the most willfully ignorant people on the face of the planet.
Students, that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain.
Only a nation of unenlightened half-wits could have taken this beautiful place and turned it into what it is today, a shopping mall.
Other nations take care of their citizens. Even impoverished nations, or nations that we've bombed into oblivion, take better care of their people than the U.S. does.
America got a beef with the broke guy, the redneck, red hat wearing white tie, the self-identified, patriotic till I die kind. America sucks.
They have employed a propaganda tactic that uses the average American's fascination with foreign lands in combination with their lack of experience in them. And they are using this tactic to convince us that our culture is ugly, and that the principles America was founded on are outdated or even wrong. But in my experience, nothing could be farther from the truth. I joined the United States Marine Corps out of high school, was immediately given the opportunity to see the world I had heard so much about. I served around the world as a Force Reconnaissance Marine. I went to Japan, Mexico, Colombia, Afghanistan, Thailand, the Philippines, the Bahamas, you name it. I lived with and interacted with people from all walks of life. Businessmen in Tokyo, poppy farmers in the Sangin Valley, an historian on Iwo Jima, revolutionaries in Medellin, police in Nassau, the daughter of a cartel member in Tapachula, the list goes on. Not only did I get to see and do some truly incredible things, but I also witnessed firsthand the reality in the world outside of the United States. Of course, my journey was just beginning. After my military service, I continued my travels with adventures to Peru, Turks and Caicos Islands, Europe, Africa, Iceland, and back to some of the countries the military brought me to in the past. Again, I befriended people everywhere I went. Fishermen in Reykjavik, a socialite in Dublin, a winemaker outside of Lima, a pastor in a church where Columbus first landed in the New World. I was truly blessed to get such an amazing picture of the world and its people.
The time you stop. Now is it.
There it is. There it is. Oh no.
Throughout all of my travels, one thing stood out to me the most. Although popular culture told me that America and the ideals it was founded on were backwards and inferior to that of the rest of the world, the people I met on my travels told a different story. They spoke of liberty and freedom to pursue their happiness. They spoke of government overreach and how they longed for the type of opportunity America offered. They spoke of their family values, work ethic. They demonstrated a desire for self-determination, balanced with a personal duty to provide and care for those in need. They had pride in their culture, and they wanted to protect it within their borders. I found no socialist utopias, no land without tension between races and conflicting cultures, and certainly no perfect persons. Whether they would say it out loud to me or not, what I found were people of all creeds, lifestyles, and races, seeking out the very ideals my country was founded on. My journey taught me a lot of lessons about life, and I had a lot of realizations about the world and its people. Perhaps the most important of those realizations was that of American exceptionalism. Despite what those who wish to destroy our culture will tell you, America truly serves as a beacon on the hill. Our morals, our values, our ideals, they resonate around the globe. Now, I was fortunate. I got to witness this firsthand, but not everybody does. And that is why I started Discover America Abroad. Discover America Abroad is a media project in which we are going to go into these foreign countries and have some incredible adventures. We're going to experience the culture, customs, cuisine, people, history, scenery of these really amazing countries. We're going to see all the beautiful parts of these lands, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully some of this information will help people plan their future travels, or maybe just educate people about places that they haven't ever been to. Now, the second and perhaps most important part of this project is that I'm going to use my resources and connections to line up very interesting interviews with people from all walks of life. We're going to ask questions about culture, about values, about politics, and about the situation in these countries. We're going to get honest answers from real people. It's no secret that the travel industry has a massive sphere of influence. Take a look on Instagram and see how many of these people are posting pictures of their travels. Take a look on the streaming services and see how many shows there are of famous people going to foreign lands. The problem with this is that as of now, all of this incredible entertainment is only coming from one point of view. Discover America Abroad aims to change that. We are going to produce content that is both entertaining and informative. But most importantly, it's going to come from a pro-America point of view. Now, don't get me wrong, we're going to be honest. Our country isn't perfect, we all know that. But so many times the mainstream media and those who wish to destroy our culture try to compare us to some utopia, and I'm telling you, it doesn't exist. So maybe we can learn some lessons from foreign countries, but maybe we can also learn that our country is great, that we are truly blessed to live here. This is the message that we are going to bring to the American people. But we need your help. Here's the situation. I have saved up and planned to start this project for over a year now. I am employed in this time and doing just fine on my own, but this is something I'm passionate about. Therefore, I'm going to take a leave of absence from my job so that I can pursue this project. Now, I've already saved enough to provide for myself. I've already paid for the travel expenses and lined up some pretty great adventures and already made contact with some people we're going to be interviewing. But we're not quite there yet. We still need to hire one more crew member. And we also need to line up the last of the travel plans for the second episode. And here's the most important part. We're putting together an emergency fund. Now, in my experience, it's very important to have enough resources so that you can get out of, well, sticky situations. Because here's the plan. We're not going to just go to the resort towns and the nice pretty places in these foreign countries. We want to get the truth, the reality. So we're going to go to locations that maybe most people haven't been to. And it would be irresponsible of me to do that, especially with a crew, if I can't make sure that I can get them out of tough situations. As of right now, we only need a few more donations to make this project a reality. But also more importantly, we need you to get the word out about this project. The more influence that we can gain in our culture here in America, the more success we're going to have getting our message to the people that need to hear it the most. Now, there's one more thing about Discover America Abroad. We are very free market minded. So guess what? We don't like handouts. Nothing comes for free, right? If you donate, there's gonna be something in return. Those who donate over $100 will get exclusive access to behind the scenes footage as well as constant updates during these travel trips. You'll also get early access to every episode. Now, our top 10 donators are going to get the most incredible benefit of all. They get to be a part of the show. Top donations will get to submit questions to me so that I can ask some of these people in these other countries. It's a very exclusive opportunity to be able to essentially communicate with people from other countries and have a conversation so that we can both learn about the truth of the world and the situation in it. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got a little better understanding of my background, this project, and our vision. Your support is so important, so please, if you can, give to this GoFundMe project. The link is going to be down below the video. But also, if you can't give, I totally understand. Please support this project with your viewing. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. I know it sounds silly, but it's a huge help. Also, check us out on social media. Twitter, we're going to be @RealUSAbroad. Instagram, @DiscoverAmericaAbroad. Facebook, under Discover America Abroad as well. And if you have any questions or want to get more involved, you can always contact me at discoveramericaabroad@gmail.com. Spread the word, and please, please, please subscribe to all of our channels. Follow us on all the social media. The more we can get our name out, the more we can continue to spread this message. Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to the first episode.